everybody, this is Lee with Creative2xmom, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a flip through of the Plan and Place Portable Homeschool Planner. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Lee and this is Creative2xmom. This channel is all about homeschool, parenthood, and thriving in the day-to-day. Today's video is going to be a flip through of the Plan and Place Portable Homeschool Planner. Now last year we used the full-size planner from a Plan and Place and I loved the way it was laid out. She included so many pages for planning, for brainstorming goals for each of the kids, for lots of thoughts. I used several of her pages for planning last year's curriculum, and there was enough that I could actually start looking forward and even planning this year's curriculum. Now, I spoke to Kim over at a Plan and Place just a few days ago, and she was telling me that she was coming out with a portable edition of this teacher's homeschool planner, and I said, yes, please, I would love to check it out. So she kindly sent me a copy of her new portable teacher's edition so that we could go through it together. So let's check it out. Now, just for a frame of reference, this is the planner that I had last year from the same company. It's the Homeschool Teacher Edition. It's quite a bit larger. I did like this planner. I felt like it gave me a lot of space to work with. This is the Portable Teacher's Planner from this year, and I'm actually excited about this one because it's a great size to toss in your bag, to toss in your purse for planning if you've got to go to appointments or you just have a few minutes before you pick up kids from somewhere. I think this will be a good one to just kind of throw in my bag and have with me. So let's flip through this. It's got a nice coil on the side and a nice laminated cover on the front. I went with the leaf background, but there's a couple of different options on the website. There's also a portable student edition of this same planner. I have not seen a flip through of that one yet, but I have a feeling it's probably laid out very similarly. Got the company name and information. And then we get into sort of planning pages, my goals for the year. Just looking at this now, I think that this would be a great page for setting goals for your students and for yourself. If you guys have seen my monthly goal videos, I will link July down below. Projects for the future. I love this because I always forget the extra history projects that I want to include. So this would be a good way of starting to plan ahead. Our weekly routine. Now I would probably make this some sort of cleaning in the AM and kids' appointments in the afternoon. What needs to change? This year at a glance, sort of activities, events, projects, planning ahead perhaps for our larger field trips, planning ahead for some family vacations. Websites for reference. Now that is a page that was very similar to one in here where it was passwords, and I didn't think I was going to use it very much, but I used it a lot. Family favorite meals. I usually keep my personal planning and meal planning separate, but meals I do like to do with my homeschool planning because as we're sitting down, sometimes the kids will mention something they might want to have the next week. Appointments log, and then you get into your year at a glance for 2020 and 2021. I like this. Sometimes I'll just circle a date here or there to remind myself to add something to the calendar. Then you're getting into your monthly planning. These are really great for the big things like big family trips, field trips, dentist appointments, that sort of thing. Not your day-to-day planning necessarily, but the stuff like, oh, that's right, we reserved tickets for a field trip on that day. I need to put it into our schedule. These monthly planning sheets are going to run from August through September. I believe when I talked to her, she asked me what month I wanted to start on, and then she gives you about 12 or 13 months in your month at a glance. And then a couple of doodling pages for planning, and you get into your weekly planning. I love this sidebar here. I think I would probably use that for something like a school to do, don't forget sort of thing. This sidebar is a shopping list, which is great for when you're planning to say, oh, that's right, we have a history project coming up next week. Don't forget to pick up these things. You can fill in your dates as you go. It's very open. I like the idea that it's open because you can make it customizable to your homeschool. And you've got 3 blocks. This might be nice for 3 students or breaking up your day, morning, afternoon, evening. You could break this up in a couple of different ways. A daily checklist. This might be morning basket. It might be chores for mom. in my full-size planner, I use that as my daily 5 things I had to make sure I got done. Things like starting dinner, making sure the kids did the dishes in the evening, things like making sure the garden got watered, that sort of thing. So this was my personal checklist. We have a lot of these weekly planning pages. I believe there is right around 50 of them. So that is going to be the bulk of your planner right there. You get a couple more doodling pages. This is fun just for mom to space out, maybe have some inspirational quotes, some reminders of things to do. And then the rest of the planner is filled with note pages. Now, I love these lined note pages. This is a good way to keep things like 7th grade reading list, or things like ideas for field trips, or things like unit study planning. I always plan our continent study for the end of the year, and I plan it on these pages so that it's all together. There's a good amount of those, which I really, really appreciate. I can keep it in my homeschool planner without having a separate notebook. And then a nice black cover on the back, nice sturdy black cover on the back. So that is my flip through of the Plan in Place Portable Teachers Edition. I'm excited to see how this one works out for me. I had such a great experience with the full-size edition last year. So I'm excited to see how this one works, if it makes it simpler to take along, if it's, just easier to keep up with the day-to-day planning. So that's the Portable Homeschool Teachers Edition from A Plan in Place. I'm also going to leave a link down below to the full-size planner, the flip through that we had from last year. I'm also going to leave a link to her shop down below. They have so many wonderful products, and they're really great about making sure you get exactly what you want in your homeschool planner. They've been a great company to work with, and I hope you'll check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.